everybody, and welcome back to Calmsden Farms on Farming Simulator 22. So you'll have seen from the beginning of the video, did 3 cultivating contracts, and you saw the price I got for them. I also did a harvesting contract, was on field 30 I believe, and that was for sorghum. And as you can see now, we have got a lot of pallets here. So if we just go into here, I'll show you the sorghum flour. I managed to get 170,157 litres for that contract, which was delivered here to the grain mill. And I was able to finish off getting the last of the sorghum, and I managed to gain nearly 19,000 litres for myself, which is in my silo, which I will explain in just a moment. But as you can see, there's no fencing here anymore. I managed to mess up and not leave myself enough space behind the bakery. Also, I couldn't find a water point. Ended up getting this little one here, got rid of the big one. It was costing me nearly £700 for filling up that tank. This one's almost half. But Cobbler Farms did mention on my last video he did find a place at the river. I'm assuming it's the river down by field 30, but who knows. I like this little shed. This was going to be used for storing the pallets from the strawberries, but I've actually got the strawberries stacked up on here just now. And I've got my house over here, and as you'll notice, I've got my little boy Buster here, who's needing fed, even though it says Daisy on it. I don't know why, but it should be Buster. There's a good boy. So I've got my house moved up here. Right, so I sold the house that I was originally in, and I bought this one and brought it up here. I also, just have a look at the map here, the PDF, if you want to call it. I also got rid of this area here that I bought when I mentioned in my last video. We'll take a jump over there just now, actually, and I'll explain why. But I've got all my chickens in, my bags of wheat for them. They don't actually take a lot of feed. For 100 chickens, they don't actually take a lot of feed, so I'm not too worried. I've got plenty there to feed them. Got the eggs pallets spawning. Now, this was a nice little area, and it seemed like a really good idea at the time, but for some reason I started to get really bad frame rate issues driving through the gate, and then actually trying to do anything in these sheds. The frame rates were really awful. Really awful. My tractor was stuttering, you know, the whole game was stuttering. So I just gave that up. And we'll go back to the PDF quickly. So I then, with the money I had, I bought this area here, which we don't want to sell it, which has the workshop, as I mentioned before. So we've got this area now. And I've also bought myself another, well, I bought myself a fuel tank. I'll explain all in just a second. But I got myself another trailer. This has got feed in it, which I can use for the chickens as well. Now, the reason I've got a fuel tank is Cobbler Farms did mention the mistake that he made and the mistake I made. Sold the tank on this area and the tank on the, I think it was down at the cow barn, to realise that there's no petrol station anywhere near the farm or refueling station. So had to get this. The beauty of these ones is you can actually just fill these up yourself from the trigger there. So we've now got that. So we now own this yard. Just trying to think of anything else. Oh, I did sell the doghouse, which netted me a 300 and odd thousand, or 400 and odd thousand, I think it was. So just so Mayor Cobbler knows, I didn't cheat. I didn't buy anything with that money. I actually, I shall go into the, where are we here? You'll notice that sold buildings 446,000, leasing it cost 370,000, and that left me with what I have at the moment, roundabout, give or take. But it was at 37,000. I actually don't know why that's gone up. Contract income. Oh yeah, the contract, that's why. The contract for the harvesting. So what we're doing today is we are going to jump across to our little tractor here. Going to load up the pallets. We're in October now. So we're on the road. Now the reason I've not actually put the strawberries over to the bakery at the moment is because trying to find the right here. Strawberries are actually going to be selling pretty well, and the bread is too. So the further up we go in the months, so we're in October now, November, December, January, that prices are going to rise. So I'm all about wanting to make money at the moment because I need to get a field for myself, and I need to get equipment to tend to that field. So the bread's gone up in price. Strawberries are going up as well, and they go up as well all the way up to February. We're in October, so the prices are starting to climb. And eggs as well. I think the eggs have gone up. Not sure. Eggs, where are you? There you are. No, the eggs are going to go, the eggs are topping up in at November. So they are going up. I mean, the prices are there. They're pretty good. So it's all about selling now at the moment over the next few months. So I just got to keep an eye on which months are doing what. I was tempted with that Zetor tractor, but then decided against it. So I thought I'll just keep this one. Oh, and I did get something else. Hold on. I shall show you right now. Once I put this pallet on here. No dancing pallets today. There we go. Jump over to the shop. I actually changed my... I changed the forklift for this little guy. So I've now got the little JCB that I was looking at before. So I've managed to get that as well. So I'm happy with that. So we'll just get all these pallets loaded up onto this trailer. What I'm going to do now is just keep the pallets and just build them up onto the trailer until the price is at its highest, and then sell the whole lot with whatever I have. As I say, I'm wanting to get a field. I mean, I think there's... If I go into the store, I mean, I could just very well go ahead and buy sugar, flour, butter, I could buy pretty much anything, but I'm not going to do that because that's not the whole point of the challenge. The whole point of the challenge is to do it all yourself. So in order to get, that's a point actually, what is the way to get sugar? Is that sugar cane, is it? How do you get sugar? I imagine that must be sugar cane, is it? I'll work it out. Unless someone can leave it in the comments for me. Deep in concentration. Excellent. I'm going to strap that one down, and I'll strap that one down. Well, the bread takes a while to do. I didn't realise the bread took so long. Didn't think it would take this long. Never thought the bread would take that long. I mean, I've had that pallet there sitting there for over a month now, so it'll be mouldy by now. Anyway, let's get some more of this flour into the... And then what we can do is take a look and see what kind of contracts we have. I wouldn't mind being able to get a smaller field to do. I mean, those fields were like between 30 acres and 50 acres. I mean, that's a lot of acreage. It's a lot of flour. You know, I was hearing a lot of people are harping on about when's the big bag handler coming back, and I mean, I've done it myself, but to be honest, I've got so used to using the pallet forks now that I don't know if I would use it. It sounds strange, I know, but I mean, I probably use it for forestry or something, but when it comes to lifting the pallets here, I'm happy with doing it with the pallet fork. But I'm happy with the way things are turning out at the moment, with taking the fence down, the way the greenhouse, the shed, the house, you know, everything's... I'm happy with the layout of everything at the moment. The temptation was to buy... There's 2 pieces of land for sale. I was tempted to try and buy one, but... I mean, I could have done that at the very start of the game and just built all of this onto that, you know? So... But yeah, Cobbler Farms came up with a great idea. I mean, worked really well for this challenge, and I'm looking forward to a few more people starting it too. I love the way the colours change as the season progresses. It's just absolutely phenomenal. It's misty over there. But we've got pretty good weather for today, I think. We'll just check the weather and see what kind of weather we have today. We're pretty good for October. I think we're doing pretty good. No, the rain is forecast in next month. So we've got pretty good weather for the whole of October, I think. I love the background. Just makes it look like you just go all the way for miles and miles and miles. But there is an update coming for, oh no, I do this with at least one pallet every time, don't I? With at least one pallet every time. There's got to be one. This is going to be... We'll just pretend that never happened, okay? Even though it could have thrown it into the trigger space, but we'll just pretend it didn't happen, okay guys? I'm being very professional with this. Right, this will be the last one. I did notice as well when I was doing the harvesting contract, I came down the back road there. I sort of came up past my new shed area, down this way, and I could not get the vehicle to turn just off the bridge at the end there. I had to open the gates to the garden centre just to get through. That's how tight the space is on this map. It's very, very tight. So large equipment for me is a no-no on this map. Right, that's that. That's all of it. Right, let's we'll just park this right here for the moment. Turn the engine off. But I will upgrade my tractor at some point. If a good deal comes up. I was looking at where is it now? I was looking at getting is it in this one? I was looking at getting the Fendt 500. It goes up to 150. The tractor I have at the moment only goes up to 105, so anything higher than 105 is a bonus, to be honest. But I think it was I think it was in here. It was the medium tractors. I was going to go for the K7 200 Pro, but I can't get a front loader on it, so that went out the window. And then there was the Massey Ferguson, which I can get a front loader on. I could get 190 horsepower at 108,000, but I thought, I'll wait just now. And whoa, what we got here? 145 horsepower. Oh, and it's got a front loader, the stall front loader on it too. Okay, what is? Let's have a look here. It's had 13.7 hours, 15 months old, 50% off. Am I going to bite the bullet? Flashing lights for 100 quid extra. Oh, main colour, you can change the main colours. Oh wow, okay. That's only £1,000 more. Ooh, I like that blue. Uh, 145 horsepower. A stall front loader as well. You know what, guys? I think we're going to go for this, and we'll sell the no, I don't know. We're going to bite the bullet. We're gonna go for it. Yeah, we'll go for it. Sorry, little guy. But I'm keeping the weight, though. And I'll keep the... Oh, I don't need to worry about doing that. I'll keep the fork as well. So we'll get the small tractor. Bye-bye, little guy. I'm actually losing a lot of money here, but I'm going to gain eventually. Bye-bye. Actually, you know what? No. No. We're going to keep you. We're going to keep you. You're going to be the one that stays here on the farm here, on this area, and you're going to do the pallet loading. I need to get you washed, though. You're very dirty. So we need to try and get something for this, the front loader for this one, which will be the stall. I know it says 150 horsepower, but at the end of the day, we are at 145 horsepower. But I am going to eventually need this to start running a front loader as well. So, awesome. And it's not that much damage to it either. Do you know what? Let's go and see how much it costs to repair this. I really love the color of it. That is a gorgeous color. $1,400. I think we're going to do it. Excellent, excellent. Wow, look at this, guys. We've got ourselves a new toy to play with. That is absolutely awesome. Right, we shall go and check what do we have contract-wise. Contractors, you can get stuffed if you think I'm doing any more cultivating and harvesting. It's a smaller field. Field 1. That's Field 1. Where is Field 1? There's Field 1. Oh, I remember that one. Oh, I remember that one. But you know what? If we were going to do that, we may as well do it ourselves and take out a bit more of a loan. Oh, I did pay back my loan that I had. Just so I had something I could rely on to take more money out. So I'm thinking we could probably go with buy a fertilizer spreader instead. That's a nice small one actually. 42 meter, 10,000 litre, 65,000. Well worth investment actually, because once it comes to it, we're going to get a lot of harvesting fertilizing contracts. So we need 65,000 back to the bank. I'm just wondering if that's going to sit low, or is it going to sit, the trailer going to sit hitch high on that one. So 65, we'll take out 65 from the bank like that. That'll give us 71. And then we'll calculate how much 10,000 litres of fertilizer is going to cost. So yeah, I think we could go for that. I mean, we could have gone for... That's only an 18 metre spread, and it's a lot smaller. Would have been handy if that actually... Would have been handy if that was a bigger spread. The field sizes we have here are huge. I mean, we could have gone with that, but that would mean I'd have to have a trailer with me with extra fertilizer on it. So I think we're probably just better to go with this one. I mean, I could just lease it, but for what it is, I'm just going to buy it. So now we need to figure out 10,000 litres of solid fertilizer. Well, 8 bags is going to cost me 12. Do 12,740. 5, 10, 15. That'll give me 21. So if we could try and do something with that. I think that's the cheapest ones we can get, the big bags, because the pallets are yeah, 750 litres. That's no, I mean, would that work out cheaper anyway? But I would need to keep buying them individually, so I'd rather not go down that route. And that one, no. Right, so we'll go with these. That's 8,000 litres. Litres. Right, we'll get this contract accepted. Fertilizing, accept contract. Now I know we were accepting that contract. We are actually not going to be making any money whatsoever, but we will make our money back on this. Is that sitting low? It's sitting low, isn't it? Let's see how much our weight is. Spending. I don't mind being on a spending spree, but come on. We all love a spending spree. I don't want to spend too much, just a small one. We'll go with that one, I think. We might as well change it to that colour as well, the same colour. 750. I don't know why the hitch is so low. Yeah, we're going to get plenty of fertilising contracts coming up soon anyway, so excuse me. By having this now, that's better. By having this now, wait, why are those wheels turning? Why have those wheels turned? That's strange. It's actually quite funny, actually. not used this, so there we go. Right, I'll fill this up, guys, and I'll catch you all at the field, and we'll see what it'll take from there. Welcome back, everybody. So yeah, I ended up changing the fertilizer spreader for the smaller one here. For some reason, the big one that I purchased, for some reason the wheels were turning on the machine. I've never seen that before, and I just couldn't get them to go straight at all. I tried putting the help menu on and nothing was happening, so I just opted out for that. So once the worker runs out, I'll just take him back out of the shop and just refill with some more. Pain in the bum. Absolute pain in the bum. So I've just loaded up these just now, just stacking them to the best of my ability, as you can see. Not very good at stacking these pallets. It'd be good if these were on it'd be good if they were on the wooden pallets. It'd be much easier. Oh, come on. Off. Thank you. Such a real pain in the bum, this is. It really is. I don't like these pallets at all. Close my door. Right, that should be that. Well, I'll need to try and get all of this over to the farmyard, so I'll probably need to empty my trailer that's over there at the yard into the silo and put the wheat in it into the silo and change it into a flatbed so I can get this over to the yard. Not the most ideal situation, but it'll have to do just now. It does mean I save money in the long run with without having that big machine for the field. Hopefully, if someone knows what was wrong with that machine, if they could put it in the comment section below, that'd be fantastic. Find out. Oh, don't fall off. Excuse me. If someone knows why that is with the wheels, then if you can let me know, that would be fantastic. So it's not too bad actually. 37% still left to go, and he's on the other side, so I can't complain. For something that's not a huge capacity, you don't really run through much fertilizer, so I'm thinking that fertilizer that I've got now will probably last me a wee while. So we'll get back to... I was going to take this little one down and start taking the pallets over to the field, but I thought I'll change my mind. It's a lot easier if I just go from the field to the shop, excuse me. So I'm actually quite glad I kept this little tractor, because now I can keep him on the field, on the yard up here, loading up the pallets of bread and the flour and so forth. Save a lot of running around. Oh, I forgot to change the time dilation. I've done this whole episode without changing the time. Oh, there's another pallet of bread to go to the side. This is no ordinary bakery, this one. This bakery makes bread so refined that it does not go moldy. I can keep it here for years without mold attacking it. So if you're looking for fresh bread, this is the stuff. There. So I'm hoping we catch the prices at the right moment for selling the bread, the strawberries, and the eggs as well. So just see how this guy's getting on at the moment. 616 litres. Probably going to need to do a refill. I think what we'll do is we'll stop him just now and we'll take him down and we'll get a refill done. Ah, the wall. Don't get stuck on the wall. I got stuck on a wire fence at the bottom of the map, and boy was that a job to get off there. Can I cross here now? Yep. That was a real job to try and get off there. I'm actually glad we did find this one on the second-hand store. Really glad we found this one. And now we've got two tractors doing different jobs, and that's always a good thing. It saves a lot of running around because it's a long way from my greenhouse and the bakery all the way over to the shop. It really is a long way. I mean, I did think about resetting and thinking, oh well, I'll end up at the shop, but you don't actually end up at the shop, you end up at the yard. So yeah, so I'll get this all done and I'll catch you guys at the end. Actually no, I won't. No, I won't do any more cutting in. Actually I'm quite happy just to carry on as it is. Yeah, it's a bit of a better distance between that field and the shop than it is from the bakery to the shop. Alright, so let's refill up with this. That's that filled, right? Let's go and get this. Awesome. Right, let's go and finish off this field. Yeah, as I was saying in one of my other episodes, I kind of find it difficult to see where the line of the last application of fertilizer when there's crops actually in growing, or actually fully grown, ready for the next fertilizing stage. Not so bad when it's just been, you know, ploughed or when it's been cultivated. And I just don't know why. I find it difficult to see where I lost. Like now, I'll probably find it difficult to find out where I left off, because I never actually pinpointed where I was. But what I'll probably do is just start at the other end of the field, up at the top, and I'll just let the worker go from there. It's just so much easier for me than having to try and figure out where I was or where I left off. As I know, Cobbler Farm was talking about putting his economy on hard mode, and I mean that would be it would be a good idea, but to me that's the hard economy on FS22 I find is far harder than, not far harder, but a little more challenging than FS19. So it could, I mean, it could possibly work if you wanted to do that, but I mean, I haven't I mean, I'm on to one-day seasons at the moment, like Cobbler Farms is, so I'll see how it is on the one-day season. If it's getting too easy on the normal economy, then I may take my words back and say, yeah, maybe hard mode would be, make it last a bit longer, you know. My fear is getting stage 1 completed really early, only because I'm only this is my 3rd episode, and yeah, the last thing I want to be doing is baking a cake and finishing stage 1 by the 4th video sort of thing, or the 5th video, and then, you know, all I need to do is just do contract after contract, and then I've got the 500,000 in my bank. So I don't want to do that too early. Another crate of flour. A nice little production line going here, actually. The only thing I got to be careful of is running out of fuel if I'm not paying attention to my fuel gauge. Oh. It is good to be able to use the workers for these large fields, because they can take some time if you've not got really large equipment, especially the cultivating. Even though the cultivating contracts I did, I had a large cultivator, but it still took nearly 2 hours in real time to get it done. It was, yeah, it was a lengthy process just to try and get the funds in to get ready and set up for the next video. So, but as I say, I think we've got a good little production chain going here. With the small John Deere, could be on the farm for quite some time. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here now, guys, and if you liked it, please drop a like and leave a comment in the comment section below if anything you notice in the video that could be different, or if you could think of anything you could be doing. And yeah, don't forget to check the link for my Gaming for Good fundraiser. Just check the link. I'm not asking for donation, I'm just asking if you want to just check it out. It's just to raise awareness for everything, and maybe you could share it with friends and family. That would be very, very much appreciated if you could do that. So with that said, guys, I'm going to leave it here, and I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Bye for now.